BOTHA is with us this morning at Dare to Dream Racing, coming off 2 wins, so obviously exciting times in the yard, but not out of it yet. Pete, you've got Ragnar in race 1. He goes the 1200. How will he fare? He ran a great race last time.
Yeah, I think he was in a very, very tough race last time at the weights. You know, he had a big disadvantage at the weights last time. And I was very happy with the way he ran. We were trying something because I think that he's a winter horse. But you know, even though he didn't win, at one stage in the race it looked like he was going to, and then just that last little bit he couldn't quite finish it off. So very happy with that run, and if he can do the same type of thing now, you know, he'll be thereabouts again. 1200 is not the optimum for him, but unfortunately there just wasn't any 1,000-meter race for him. So I just hope that the pace is on in the race and he can settle nicely and finish his race off well. I do think he's in a good space and probably a horse that you got to include in your bets, but you just can't have too much confidence on him.
Race 4, it's one of the Bloodstock South Africa Sales Cups. You've got Women's World. She's taken on strong company in her 2 runs. Yeah,
I think you know, she's a very nice filly, and you know, I'm quite pleased with both of her runs to date. I do feel she wants a mile. So a little bit on the short side, but you know, this race comes along, we got to take our chances. So again, we're hoping for a little bit of luck here. I think she's quite well within herself, and she's put up some nice work. And the 1200 at Kenilworth is a very testing 1200, so it does bring her into it a little bit better. But in the ideal world, she wants a mile. So yeah, we're hoping for a good run.
In the male version of the Bloodstock South Africa Sales Cup, you've got 2 runners. First, them Tyrion Lannister. You've got he's a first-timer, Rolmo first-timer.
Yeah, I think another one that's a very nice horse. This is my very first syndicate horse that's running. And I liked him a lot from the time of the sales. I just feel like he hasn't quite matured yet. But he's been putting up some nice work, and because of that I decided, well, let's take a chance and see how he goes in this race. I mean, you know, this is it's a race that comes along once in their career, so we got to take our chances. And I do think he's going to run a good race. Whether he can win it or not is, you know, that's another story. We will need everything going in our favour and against everybody else for us to win it. So it's going to be tough, but nice horse, and I'm hoping for a good run and probably could run back end of quartets.
You've got another runner, Avignon. You've got Jabba aboard, and it looks to be the type that runs on well.
Yeah, I've got a lot of hope for this horse. I think he's a really, really nice horse, but another one that's wanting a mile. The stiff 1200 could bring him into it. He's been working well at home. He has definitely improved from his first 2 runs, and even though he ran midfield, he really wasn't far off. So a horse that you can't ignore either. But I think it is still a bit on the short side for him, so not going to be easy for him.
Rocking Ringo, he's obviously a chap that's been around. He's in the Splash Out Jetmaster Stakes. He has the pace. He typically leads. What are you expecting from him here?
Vicky, you know, he's actually retired. You know, we retired him, but we just haven't found a nice home for him yet. So, and he gets so fresh and full of himself here at home. So, we continue to work him, and that's why we're trying to find him a home. And so decided, well, you know, this race is there. It was a race that we had programmed for him quite early. Let's just take our chances and see. But I think he's gotten a bit long in the tooth now, and you know, he's done a lot for us and made us very proud, and I think he's starting to find it a little bit tough now. So if he can jump out and be in front and actually have things his own way, he'll make his presence felt, but they're probably going to be mowing him down at the end. And yeah, look, we're really just hoping for him to go out on a high, but it is a bit of a tough ask for him.
Well, Pete, all the best for your runners.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, Pete BOTHA, he has a nice string of horses and looking forward to them performing. And as he said, you need to take your chances in these sales races when they qualify. So looking forward to the Bloodstock South Africa Sales Cup along with a whole bunch of other headline features.